Hey, Mikhail, you there?
Yeah.
Okay, I mean, you do the norms, and we're going to tag team most of it. If you want to read most of it, it's just points for you. So let's get started. As soon as the screen changes to the norms, can you read all of them, please?
No one has like another person. Education in the classroom is flexible and built in a way that others create ourselves and school performing. In the Sales Academy software, students always act with integrity. This is proud of the Sales Academy software. We respect the opinions of others and respect the culture of the classroom. We are attentive and participate. We have high expectations of ourselves, our peers, and our teachers. We are here to focus on preparing ourselves before secondary
Very good.
does. My bad.
It's okay. You all right? Okay. So GGI Townhouse, I'm going to go through these announcements real quick. It's every day, 11:15 a.m. to 11:45. I see you there. A few others were participating, so it's great. But not only that, it's the best time to find out about the resources schools providing and to see, if you need any other assistance in other areas. So you can get the link from any of the teachers, including myself, the operations staff, or you can just look on ESB and utilize that at that time. So take advantage of it. There's 5 to 10 points that I personally hand out daily to students that participate. So try to do that. On another note, there are these Raspberry Pi kits. Everybody should have one by now. We started this program back in the first of the year. So if you haven't already procured your kit or gotten a kit, you can still schedule to come up to the school and get one. Alternatively, if your kit is damaged, you can bring all the parts of the kit up and I'll try to troubleshoot it. In the event I can't troubleshoot it all the way through, I'll just give you another kit to get you going. So do that at your earliest convenience if either situation is what you are dealing with. Let's Code is tonight. Well, it should be tonight, but I think in the near future, this might be converted to a class that Miss Lane will host to get you guys ready for the jobs of the future. There are a lot of jobs that we're about to start bringing to students in terms of technology, trade, and even just going into engineering studies. So every Wednesday and Thursday, this happens. Learn the code from the convenience of your home. You just need a computer and a good internet signal, and you'll be able to take advantage of it. You get extra credit for the classes, especially my class. These sessions with Miss Lane and myself count as quiz grades in the near future. So the pandemic's effect on the coding job market. That's one article if you click on it in the technology classroom. And then learning to code. Why learn to code? The surprisingly broad benefits of coding. Interested? Join by clicking the link at 4 p.m. The link is actually inside of this little 4 p.m. here. All right. So kind of the next few slides I'm gonna need you to take care of. Can you read where it says daily down to daily?
Daily test. Students will be able to complete the evaluation that is below all aspiring students work on the class. Inside the review, you can access all pre-recorded videos of each class. These videos are normally ready to review before 4 p.m. daily.
Okay, and we're gonna go here. As soon as the screen changes for you, go ahead and read that. I can see it change on my end, but over there, it's just like I got 2 monitors going, so I can see when it's changing actually. It's about 1 to 2 minute transition period. All right, go ahead, Michaela.
Class on some of the day is technology. Word of the day, pernicious.
There you go.
Today's objective. Students will be able to achieve certification of condition module for technology and privacy via the EverFile law coursework.
Awesome, Kyla. All right, so come out of this and put this information in here. Got one more thing for you to read, and it's just what we're doing today, and then we're going to do a little bit of it together. So we're going to be in 4th period, and inside of 4th period, there's a new assignment posted, module 4. I'm just going to need you to go through some of the questions. You might be leaving a little early because I think you knocked all these out already, right?
Yeah.
Showing off. Okay. 1 second.
Hello and good morning to all. Intro to robotics students. We will begin utilizing the EverFile administration online software. Please follow the instructions below. Your coursework is labeled as Compound and Intro to Engineering Workflow via the EverFile website. And if you do not have an account already, You will need to register as a new student to gain access. Once every private login begin completing the coursework online is registration fee for all courses is. You will be required to take your time and pay attention to the instructions of each module in order to be successful at obtaining at least 80% or higher of the overall score for full certification for this course. If your score is less than 80%, you'll be required to retake the module until the appropriate score is achieved. Take your author exam.
Very good, Michaela. All right. So let's look at the course a little bit together. You're probably gonna know all the answers, Michaela, because if I check what is it, ignition, I think you did all of them. You don't even like taking your time. You just want to get out the way, I see. So you got a perfect two certifications. This girl, she knows your trip. You come over here, and I'm gonna bring it up on my kit in the back of the classroom because I'm in the classroom today. So let's do this, and I want to come to not this. That was for Endeavor. So the next course where we're going to jump into is Ignition. We're just going to do a little bit of it together, just a little bit. So that's going. I'm going to do this part. All right, so we're going to go through all the sections. Each section we've been doing so far is lesson 1, 2, 3, 4 is what we're on today. 5 and 6 will be due tomorrow, which is going to be an easy day for you.
Welcome to Ignition. The world is smaller than you think. Going online can put the world at your fingertips, but being connected also has risks. That's why it's important to know how to get the most benefit from being online and protect yourself too. Let's figure out how. To start the course, click on an avatar image below and press the Continue button.
Ta-da! Let's get started.
Meet Malachi. A lot of his friends are gamers, and Malachi is getting into online gaming too. His good friend Eric sends him a lot of new games. Malachi gets an email from Eric. Found an awesome new online game. Come join us. Protecting your data and safety. Before we find out what happens to Malachi next, let's see what you already know.
Okay, Mikhail, we're going to tag team this. I'm going to do the first one. You do the next. It's only 5 questions, all right? And it is for points before you be like, okay, am I getting points for this? So if a movie song or book is offered for free, is it malware? Choices are A, always, B, never, C, usually, D, sometimes. What do you think it is?
Usually.
Okay. All right. You got the next one?
When you sign up for an app or social media account, are you letting the company use your information? No, yes. Only if you give permission. Only if they tell you it's not to use it. B.
Okay. What might be a phishing message? A, an email with a link to reset your password. B, a text message from a friend about a new movie. C, a website where you can buy songs? D, all of the above. What do you think the answer might be?
The first one.
Okay. All right, your turn.
What makes a good password? A mix of letters, numbers, and symbols you remember. Something you can remember, like your age and pet's name, a word in a foreign language, a random mix of letters and numbers. The first one.
Okay. All right, I'll do this one. You tell me the answer. So, what is a possible sign of malware? Lots of pop-ups. B, being redirected in search engines. C, computer running slowly. D, all of the above.
The last one.
What happens when Malachi goes online? When Malachi shares information or data online, there are many points of compromise. These are places where data could be stolen. Explore Malachi's game options to find out more. Click on numbered hotspots to learn more. Malachi can play with people he knows. He can invite his friends to play with him. But be aware, playing with friends is pretty safe, but Malachi shares his friends' email addresses with the game company when he invites them to play. If his friends aren't online, Malachi can play with people from all over the world. But be aware, sometimes strangers try to trick people. If Malachi chats with someone he doesn't know, he could be tricked into giving out information. Malachi can customize his character. He can share his preferences to get suggestions meant for him. But be aware, whatever information Malachi gives, companies can keep. They might use it to try to sell things to him, or they could sell it to other companies. Malachi can purchase tokens that help him move through levels. He can also use them to get special powers in the game. But be aware, when you make a purchase anywhere online, your payment information can be hacked. Hacking is when someone else gets access to the system and steals your data to use or sell. What happens when information is stolen? When information is stolen, it might be used or sold to someone else. Once identity theft happens, it can follow you throughout your life. Someone else's use of your name or credit could hurt you when you apply to college or try to buy your first car or house. It could even hurt your reputation. It's important to be careful when you share things online. Malachi has decided to join the game with Eric. He signed up and created a password he thinks will be easy to remember. Let's see what Malachi chose for his password. Blue is Malachi's favorite color. This is listed in all of his social media profiles. Fluffy is the name of Malachi's pet bunny. Malachi talks about Fluffy on social media a lot. He loves to share pictures of Fluffy. Malachi is 13 years old. This information is part of his profile on social media and in the game. Creating a new password. A strong password is Easy to remember, but hard to guess. A mix of letters, numbers, and symbols. Something you safeguard. Something you don't use elsewhere. Create a strong password. Create your own password. It should include 12 characters that are a mix of capital and lowercase letters, as well as numbers and symbols. Keep trying until you get a strong password. Creating strong passwords. There are lots of good ways to create a strong password. One way is to pick a phrase you like and use the first letter of each word as part of your password. The phrase could be from a favorite book, poem, or song. For example, "You can't judge a book by its cover" becomes YCJABBIC. Now add numbers and symbols. Malachi has joined the game. Malachi set up his account with a strong password. Now we can play the game and connect with friends through messaging. Eric sends Malachi a message. "So glad you joined. I found another game that could be fun too, and it's free. Let's check it out." Malachi replies, "Free game? Cool. We'll check it out now." Kingdom Quest is a single or multiplayer game where you can pick your adventure. Warning: your computer has been infected. Take action immediately by installing anti-spyware. Uh-oh. It looks like Malachi's friend sent him to a site that promised free games, but actually put malware on his computer when he tried to download one. Then it put more malware on his computer when he clicked the link for anti-spyware. Malware is short for malicious software. It works by introducing damage or gaining access to your computer. What can Malachi do? Disconnect. Tell an adult. If you think your computer has been infected, turn it off and disconnect from the internet. This stops the malware from accessing your data. Turn off your computer and tell an adult. They should consult a computer specialist to remove the malware. How to recognize malware. What are some signs that something could be malware? Strange pop-ups. Being redirected. Computer crashes. Freebies. If a lot of pop-ups appear on your computer, you may have malware. Some pop-ups can be disguised as anti-malware links to trick you into downloading even more malware. If you see a lot of pop-ups, shut down your computer and get help from an adult. If you're trying to go somewhere online and you're redirected, it could be malware. Some malware will send you to sites you're not trying to go to. If that happens, shut down your computer and get help from an adult. If your computer crashes or runs slow, you may have malware. Other signs of malware are a strange program on your computer or a toolbar in your start menu that's different. If you see any of these things, shut down your computer and get help from an adult. If you find sites for free music, movies, books, or other things you'd usually pay for, Be careful. Most of these sites will put malware on your computer. Even if you get the free item, it was probably pirated or stolen. Always avoid sites that promise freebies. Malachi downloaded malware onto his computer because he clicked on a link his friend sent. But did Eric mean to send Malachi malware? Probably not. Click on the things in this message that could be warning signs for malware. This isn't a warning sign. Keep trying. That's right. Always be careful when you're asked to download something from the internet. Whenever you download something, it could be hiding malware. Only download from sites you trust. This isn't a warning sign. Keep trying. That's right. Always be careful when things are free, especially if you usually have to buy them. Eric didn't mean to send Malachi to a bad site, but sometimes malware is sent on purpose. Check out this email and click on the different items to see if there are signs of malware. To Malachi Williams. From Claire Somerton. Hey, I uploaded a new video. Check it out. This isn't a sign of possible malware. Keep trying. The name says Claire Somerton, but when Malachi hovers over the From box, it shows the email address as vxfproxy@kgft.com. What should Malachi do? Email back and ask a question to prove it's Claire. Delete the email. This is a sign of malware. Even though the email says it's from Malachi's friend, when he hovers over the name, the email address isn't right. That means someone is using her name to try and trick Malachi into downloading something. He's right to delete the email. Take a close look at the grammar. What should Malachi do? Check for other signs of malware. Delete the email. Bad grammar doesn't always mean something is malware, but Malachi should be more careful. Many fake emails have bad grammar to help them get through spam filters. When you see language that doesn't sound right, check for other signs of malware first. This isn't a sign of possible malware. Keep trying. Take a close look at the link. What should Malachi do? Follow the link, but not download anything. Delete the email. This is a sign of malware. At first glance, the link might look fine, but if you look closely, you'll see the address doesn't start with HTTPS. The S at the end means secured. You might also see a strange site name. If you see something like this, don't click the link. Delete the email.
All right, it's gonna be the last section. I do Kyle, and we're gonna review the objective.
What is phishing? Phishing is when someone tries to get personal data online by posing as someone else. Phishing could look like an email from what looks like social media, asking you to re-enter your password. A message that looks like it's from a friend with a link. Phishing can happen over email, direct message, in chat rooms, or anywhere else. The message may threaten negative actions if you don't act right away.
Okay, so that's as far as we're gonna go with that. Come here, and I'll put this is our exit slip. I think you have access to the exit slip information, right, Michaela, or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So don't forget to fill that out. I'm going to review the objective real quick. 1 second. All right, Kyla, can you read what's on the screen?
Platforms and today's technology. What do today clinician? Today's objective is to be able to achieve certification in clinician module 4 technology and privacy data as a online coursework.
All right. So, Michaela, what I want you to do is I'm going to put about 5 minutes on 10 minutes on the board and fill out the exit slip, turn it in, and then after 10 minutes, you'll be free to get out of here, okay?
I did the exit slip already.
What? Oh, girl, darn it. Hold on, let me check. You sharp. Okay, hold on. That's up to you. I'm not used to students doing their work. This is different. It's not used to that. He ain't playing no games with me. All right, take a look and just confirm I got it, Michaela. Lord, I got a lot of grading to do with you. Oh, I got a new student too. All right, so Michaela, oh Lord, you did everything. All right. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna look into what you did. I think you did everything right, Michaela. I'm not gonna hold you up. The sooner I can let you go is in 5 minutes. So I'm gonna set a clock. When that timer hits 5 minutes and it rings, you can log out. And I'll see you in class tomorrow. Okay. All right, Macaulay, free to go. Keep up the great work. I'll see you tomorrow.
All right.